Don't forget, both of my parents were born in EU sectors, okay? I mean, my mother was Scotland, my father was Germany.
My father's from Germany. Both of my parents are from the EU.
The cameras were live, with 1.6 million people watching, when Trump pointed toward the man's country and claimed that his father had been born there.
Trump just tacked on a random lie because, why not? When he was talking about German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
I have great respect for Angela, and I have great respect for the country. My father is German, right? Was German, and born in a very wonderful place in Germany.
As objectively as you can, if such a thing is possible, how have you noticed that America's different now Trump's in power? But this guy, very, very convincing. I'm still here with the brilliant John Cleese and Charlize Theron. John, so you're over here at the moment. You spend a lot of time UK, US?
Well, I work a lot in the US because they're such fans of Python. And
Yeah.
it's very easy to earn good money there. And I don't have to be here in the winter, which I refuse to do. I mean, people have a bucket list, and I have one thing on my bucket list, which is that I never want to be cold again.
As objectively as you can, if such a thing is possible, how have you noticed that America's different now Trump's in power?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
In what way, though? Like, we see it obviously
It's
here from the news.
completely mad.
What, on the ground there, do you feel it?
People don't want to admit how mad it is. But Eric and I were on tour, and we went on stage the night after the election. And we get out in front of 2,000 people, and they're sitting there like this. They cannot believe what's happened. And we said it's our duty to cheer you up tonight. They all roared and clapped. But it's completely mad. I mean, the guy says, 3 days ago? He says, I've sent an armada towards North Korea. And then we find 2 days later that it's actually sailing in the opposite direction. And I think that's what people say, except that the Trump supporters are still at about 38, 39%. They still think he's great.
Yeah.
But these are the stupidest people you've ever met. The one I thought was just wonderful. There was a woman on supporting him, and somebody said, what do you feel about that time when he was recorded on the bus saying, if you'll forgive me saying so, that if you're a celebrity, women expect you to grab them or grab their pussy?
Yeah.
And she said he would never have said that if he'd known he was being recorded.
My father was born in a wonderful part of Germany, very, very West Germany, and I'll never forget his favorite German saying, "Ich bin ein, forget about it."
Yes, it's true. Frederick Trump was born in a very wonderful place in Germany, New York City, in 1905.
Fred Trump was born in the Bronx, New York, in 1905, and Trump had already been directly corrected about that fact 4 different times, over 4 separate years, before this particular moment. Colbert walked straight to his desk carrying a single sheet of paper and sat down without his usual entrance. He said he had Fred Trump's birth certificate, then allowed the camera to zoom in so the audience could read it. Bronx, New York, October 11th, 1905. Colbert then reached into the folder and produced another document, Trump speaking on record saying, "My father is German, was German, born in a very wonderful place in Germany." Then came another page documenting the claim that Trump had said his father was born in Germany. And another, 2020 Fox News. The same claim, corrected again. 4 separate occasions. 4 times someone had shown Trump the birth certificate. And now, sitting beside the actual Chancellor of Germany, he pointed toward the man's country and repeated the claim once again. This is the same man who has told the country that he has one of the greatest memories anyone has ever had. The same man who has spoken about attending Wharton. The same man who has said he performed so exceptionally on a cognitive test that doctors were shocked. If you haven't subscribed to the World Movement yet, hit the button. The document has always said Bronx, New York. 4 corrections could not make it say Germany. The pattern isn't simply that Trump got his father's birthplace wrong. The pattern is that he was given the correct answer 4 times, and still gave the wrong answer a 5th time. The patterns repeat. We slow them down.